This is FANZVIBE, the home of sports, the channel that gives you the best sport analysis, the channel that gives you fans' reaction, the channel that gives you first-hand information about sports. Well, I'll be telling you an overview of what happened in the Afcon. Specifically, I'll be telling you about the two finalists, which is Nigeria and Ivory Coast, the home country. Before I continue, I want to introduce myself. My name is Gabriel Felix. Well, like I said earlier, I'll be telling you about the two finalists, how they emerge as the two finalists. And it will interest you that these two finalists are from Group A. And in the Group A, we have Ivory Coast, we have Guinea-Bissau, we have Nigeria, and Equatorial Guinea. And I will tell you briefly on how Ivory Coast reached the final and also Nigeria. Ivory Coast in the first match, Ivory Coast played Guinea-Bissau, winning 2-0. Ivory Coast also played Nigeria and then they lost to Nigeria 1-0. Ivory Coast versus Equatorial Guinea, Ivory Coast lost 4-0 to Equatorial Guinea. And then to Nigeria, Nigeria played their first match against Equatorial Guinea. They played 1-1 draw. And then Nigeria played against Ivory Coast and then they took the day by winning Ivory Coast 1-0. Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria won 1-0. That is how the group stage ended. Nigeria came second in the group with 7 points, while Ivory Coast came third. Probably, if you like, you can call it best loser with just 3 points. And then to interest you that it is that same best loser that came or that are in the finals right away. And I will take you go round to round of 16, where Nigeria play Cameroon, and then Nigeria won by 2 goals to nil. And the Ivory Coast play Senegal. The game ended 1-1, and then it went to a penalty, and then it went in favor of Ivory Coast. So, and the Ivory Coast qualified to a quarter-final, and then Nigeria also in the quarter-final. Nigeria play Angola, and then Nigeria won with 1-0, while Ivory Coast play against Mali, and then they won with 2-1. And then in that match, Ivory Coast were 1 man down, and then they still came up to win that game. That is an interesting game. And then in the semi-final, it wasn't easy for Nigeria because they played against South Africa. It was a tough game for them. And then Nigeria, South Africa played 1-1, ended in penalty, and then it favors Nigeria, and then Nigeria qualified to the final. While Ivory Coast played Dr. Congo, and then Ivory Coast won 1-0. So this is how the game went through, and then we have the two finalists from the same group, Group A. So, and I will tell you that today's game is going to be very, very interesting, and it's going to be tough for Ivory Coast, and then it's going to be like an easy one for them because they have the fans at home, they are used to the stadium and then everything. But I know it's not going to be easy for them because the pressure and everything will be much. Meanwhile, Nigeria are there with the hope of bringing the trophy back to Nigeria. How it's going to be, I don't really know, but I know we have the likes of Osimhen, who is the African best, and they want to show himself that he has been doing well out there, and then he's coming back to Africa to continue what he has been doing. Meanwhile, we have Lukman, we have Simon, we have Uwobi and others who want to be doing too well, want to bring the trophy back, but don't know. Meanwhile, we'll stay tuned and watch out how it's going to be. 9 p.m. Nigerian time. I want all the fans in Nigeria, everybody just come out and support and see what is going to happen. Meanwhile, follow us on FANZVIBE, see what is going to happen. I want to hear your prediction, how it's going to look like. Meanwhile, follow us on the other page, you will see your prediction, and then the person that wins, predict well, will win, go home with a good gift. Thank you very much. Meet you later.